Ladies and gentlemen, you're lucky. You're very lucky right now. I call him a perennial. It's almost a tradition. He is the godfather of the Moth in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Paydog.
A lot of years ago, when I was a baby homicide detective, this place was a very, very upscale restaurant. It was called Barney's Market Club, and the detective could not afford to come here. I worked about 5 minutes south of here at the Maxwell Street Homicide Office, and I was a new detective, but I was working with an experienced man. We drew a homicide of Billy G. Billy G was found in the trunk of his car. It was a mob hit. Mob hits don't go anywhere in Chicago. But we had to work it, and I thought it would be interesting. The second day of this case, the intelligence division comes into our office, and they have a folder full of pictures that shows every day at 10 o'clock, Billy G goes to JimmyTheTurk's house in River Forest, goes in the house, spends about 20 minutes, and comes back out. We have a folder full of pictures. So we look at this with interest, and the boss is looking over our shoulder, and he says, "You guys have to interview JimmyTheTurk." I said, "Are you kidding us? He's number 2 man in this mob. He's not going to talk to us." He says, "You got the pictures, you have to talk to him." I said, "Okay." So my partner calls up JimmyTheTurk. He says, "Jimmy, we're going to have to talk to you." He says, "I don't talk to cops." He says, "Well, then we'll come out to your house." "I don't want cops at my house." "Well, Jimmy, then you can come to the station and talk to us." "I don't like police stations." "Where do you guys work?" I said, "We work Maxwell and Morgan." He said, "You guys know Barney's Market Club?" My partner says, "Yeah." "Meet me at 7 tomorrow night for dinner." So he hangs up the phone. I look at my boss, and my boss looks at us and says, "You're going to dinner." But there were a lot of things that had to be done. We had to notify the Internal Affairs Division, we had to notify the Intelligence Division, the Intelligence Division notified the FBI, because everybody's watching this guy. You just don't walk in and have dinner with JimmyTheTurk. Well, we did. The following day at 7 o'clock, we walked in, sat down at dinner with JimmyTheTurk. We're bringing out the menus. My partner brings out the folder and starts to open it up. He says, "You don't talk until we order." So we put it down. I love prime rib, so I ordered a large prime rib. Double baked potatoes, the whole schmear. JimmyTheTurk ordered a $40 bottle of wine, and we couldn't have any wine. So we start eating our meal. My partner brings out the folder again with the pictures. "Don't talk while we're eating." Okay. So we finish our meal. We get to the end of the meal. My partner brings out the folder. Jimmy says, "You don't talk before dessert." Dessert to Jimmy was a snifter of brandy and a Cuban cigar. We couldn't do the brandy, but we lit up the cigar with it. And after a polite bit of time smoking the cigars, we said, "Jimmy, look at these pictures. This guy come to your house every day, and now he's dead. Who is he, and what was he doing at your house?" "I don't know nothing about nothing." I said, "But your picture's right here." "You guys can do funny stuff with the pictures." So, Jimmy never told us anything. The Billy G homicide was never solved. But I want to tell you tonight, I am unofficially reopening the case. Because one of the guys that was sitting with JimmyTheTurk was Anthony the Bull. And I found out later, I think he was my uncle. So if your name starts with P-A-D-A and ends in a vowel, and you had an uncle or a cousin or a grandfather named Anthony with a nickname The Bull, I want to talk to you after this. No, I'll tell you what's in it for you. We'll go up front and we'll order the most expensive thing on the menu, and I'll pay for it. I still have friends on the cold case squad. Thank you.